Nobody else is going to make you feel hot, happy, or healthy in your 30s. That is your job. So instead of waiting for somebody else to tell you that you're hot or to make you feel happy or to help you improve your health, we're going to look at how you can do all those things for yourself right now. When I was in my 20s, I spent a lot of time relying on other people to make me feel good about myself. I relied on men to make me feel attractive, to make me feel hot, to make me feel like I was worthy or good enough. And I really relied on their attention to validate me and to make me feel confident. Yet this reliance on external sources to make me feel good about myself meant that when I went through breakups, I would come out of the relationship feeling like my confidence was at rock bottom, feeling like I didn't know who I was, feeling like I wasn't good enough because I no longer had somebody telling me, oh, you look great today, or I fancy you, or you look so hot. And because I didn't have those external voices validating me or making me feel good about myself, I felt even worse. So aside from going through the heartbreak, I suddenly hated my body. I suddenly wasn't receiving compliments. I suddenly didn't feel attractive. And I really had to work on being the one to validate myself, on being the one to compliment myself, on being the one to make myself feel confident and comfortable in my own body. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you about, was this whole idea of how you can make yourself feel hotter, feel happier, feel healthier on a daily basis without relying on anybody else, and also without needing to wait to have reached a certain point. So you don't need to wait until you're confident enough to feel hot in yourself. You don't need to wait until you've achieved some external milestones to feel happy. You don't need to wait for the new gym gear to arrive or whatever it is for you to actually take action on those health goals that I know are really important to you. You can become the person who is dedicated to making themselves feel good, who is dedicated to working on their mind, their body, their spirit, whatever. You can be the person who feels attractive in the body that you are sitting in right now. You don't have to wait for anybody else to tell you that you are good enough when you decide to be the person that does that for you. Regardless of whether you are single, whether you're in a relationship, this still applies. Even if you are coupled up, even if you are receiving that external validation on a regular basis, you still need to be able to give it to yourself. So if, God forbid, that person suddenly wasn't there anymore, you wouldn't come out of the relationship feeling like you didn't love yourself, feeling like you were, how I felt, like worthless, feeling like you weren't enough. So how do you actually feel hot, happy and healthy right now without even doing anything? How can you feel that right now? How can you feel that in this moment? Well, you don't sit around and wait for yourself to become hotter. You don't go to the gym 7 days a week to change the way your body looks. You don't wait around for somebody to take you on a nice date or your friend to organise a night out to make you feel happy. You don't wait for all those things. You start behaving like you're the hottest, happiest, healthiest version of yourself right now. You start embodying that. You start absorbing that energy. You start acting like you're hot as fuck. You start making yourself happy on a daily basis by doing one tiny thing that makes you feel good. So that could be as simple as watching a film that you like, or dancing around the room for 10 minutes to a few of your favourite songs, or going for a walk in nature, or painting something, or whatever it is that makes you happy. You do one tiny thing a day, and then you'll start feeling happier. You don't wait until you've hit a weight goal, or you can do 10 push-ups, or your skin's completely clear before you feel healthy and before you start acting from the healthiest version of yourself. What would the healthiest version of yourself do for her today? Would she drink her 2 litres of water? Would she go for a walk around the block so that she was getting some fresh air? Would she swap the chocolate bar for an apple and some almond butter as a snack? And maybe she'd still eat the chocolate bar, and that's absolutely okay. But what I'm saying is, when you start behaving like the person that you want to become, when you start behaving like that future identity, you will get to that future identity so much quicker, because you won't be acting like the version of you now who is looking at that vision board going, oh, I can't wait to be there. Oh, I can't wait to live that life. Oh, I can't wait to feel more comfortable in my skin, or I can't wait to have more energy, or whatever it is. You will be acting from that place of, I am that person. I am making decisions from that person. I am making decisions from the hottest version of myself. I am walking down the street like I am hot as fuck. I am making decisions from the person who is happy, who is feeling good about themselves, who is experiencing joy on a daily basis. I am making decisions around my health that positively impact me from that healthiest version of myself. And yes, I want to acknowledge how hard this can be when you are feeling like you're not attractive, or you are feeling like you're not experiencing that much joy on a daily basis, or when you are feeling really unhealthy and you have no energy to actually work out, or you just want the chocolate instead of the, I don't know, bananas. Like, I get it, it's difficult, it's hard. It's hard to motivate yourself when you are in that place of, I am not where I want to be. But that is why you practice being that person that you want to become, and you start making decisions from your future self, not decisions from your current self. In order to do that, you really need to define your future identity, and that is why I've got the Hot, Happy, Healthy Toolkit for you. There is an entire section in there with journal prompts to help you define your hottest, happiest, healthiest version of yourself, so that you can define that identity, and that will make it easier for you to actually make the right choices on a daily basis and to actually take action from that future self. So other things that you can do to already start behaving like your future self and to stop waiting for that future self to suddenly appear is look at the way you are dressing. Are you dressing from a space of feeling good about yourself, feeling confident in your own skin, wearing things that actually bring you joy, that make you smile when you look down or when you look in the mirror, and that make you feel cozy, or however it is you want to feel, that make you feel confident or powerful or smart or whatever? How are you presenting yourself to the world? Are you presenting yourself to the world as somebody who is waiting for something to be different? Or are you presenting yourself to the world as the version of you who feels good about themselves, who wants to show up with confidence, who wants to give off an energy of whatever energy you want to give off? You can use things like confidence anchors, like perfume or lipstick or a certain ring or a belt or whatever it is, a piece of clothing or an item of some sort that anchors you into your future identity. So I've done this before when I have wanted to embody a certain energy, when I've been working on my future identity. I've chosen a perfume that makes me feel confident, that I smell, that as soon as I spray it, I go, okay, this is how I'm feeling. This scent gives me this feeling instantly, and this feeling helps me show up as whatever. So for example, there's a certain perfume that I've had before that makes me feel really attractive. It makes me feel connected to my body. It makes me feel quite sexy. And I like to wear that perfume when I need to feel confident in my own skin. So if I'm perhaps going on a first date, that is the perfume that I will reach for because it makes me feel magnetic. It makes me feel attractive. It makes me feel confident, and it makes me feel attractive to myself. And that's the most important thing, because when you feel attractive to yourself, you are going to exude that attractiveness to other people if you so want to. Like, obviously you don't have to be attractive for anyone else at all. You can just be attractive for yourself. But I will reach for that specific scent. I also have a scent that's very light and happy and fun, if you like. It's a lot lighter, it's a lot fresher, and I'll wear that scent if I want to be reminded of holidays that I've taken in the summer, if I want to be reminded of those fun times and those happy memories. So if I want to boost my mood, I'll wear a scent that does that. Using anchors like this on a regular basis really helps you to step out of where you are and into where you want to be. Doing these things will make you feel hotter, happier and healthier right now in your 30s before you've reached those milestones, before you've got to where you want to be. So stop waiting around for these things to happen to you and start making them happen for you. And if that's something that you're finding really hard, there are probably some mindsets that you need to be breaking up with. So make sure you go and watch this now. Download the Hot, Happy, Healthy Toolkit, and you can make your 30s the hottest, happiest, healthiest decade of your life so far. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.